Hey everyone, it's Synth Designer back again with another video. Today I'm going to quickly show you how to create 80s style kind of brass sounds using Serum. However, you can create these sounds basically in any synth. You're going to see that they're pretty standard when it comes to how to create these. There is an added benefit to Serum because you can customize your LFOs, which really helps kind of the sound. But I'm sure with a little bit of fine tuning, without kind of this customization, you can also create these in any synthesizer at all. And these are really kind of classic 80s brass sounds. So let's just listen to the sound. So this is kind of like that Final Countdown type of sound. I just named it Final Countdown because that's what it reminds me of. And I'm going to show you how to make it right now. Before I start, I just want to quickly say, if you're new here, go to synthdesigner.com and check out my free presets for Serum and Vital. You don't have to sign up or anything. They are absolutely free. I appreciate any donations, and you can join my Patreon page where I give away some of the presets early for all my Patreons. But I make my preset packs completely free to everybody. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe and comment down below if you want to see similar videos or any other types of topics on sound design and music creation. But let's get started on this thing. So as you can hear, it's really got that brassy type of sound. But when you look at it, it's pretty simple looking. There's nothing really complicated about this. We have two saw waves here, both with a little bit of unison voices, one with 4 and one with 2, just to add that little like space and dimension. And when it comes to kind of brassy sounds, you want kind of that bigger kind of dimensional sound, which creates kind of that spacing to it. Let's take a look at the envelopes. Envelope 1 is really just a standard. I haven't moved it at all. Envelope 2 here, all I did was add it to the fine knobs actually. That really kind of detunes it a little bit right off the bat, but it has that quick decay. So when it's sustained, we don't have that sound. Like there's not of that detunement going on there. Now, LFO 1 is a big thing here. So as I said earlier, one of the reasons why I like Serum so much, but you could do the exact same in Vital, for example, is you can customize your LFOs. And this is what opens up that kind of sound here. So as you can see, it's opening up the filter. If we were to bypass the sound, just a very boring kind of pad. It's nice, it's kind of warm, but we want that brassiness. And when you think of a brass instrument, what does it do? It kind of blares, right? Like think of a trombone or a trumpet. It has that kind of like bwah, bwah sound, right? And that's what we have here with this LFO. So as you can see, it's not on trigger here, because if it was, it would just keep looping over and over. We have it on envelope where it just goes once through and that's it. And we don't want it too quick either, because if we were to up the speed, it's no longer a brass sound. We want it to have kind of that feeling like someone's blowing through it. And I found that 1/4 was a good rate. You can also do it to half where it's a little bit slower. I like it as well in 2 bars. There's a lot of different ways you can use this. So just play around with it, but you can see the shape here. It's customized. It's basically a triangle. You move it over here and you have this kind of arc to it as well. Just to have that kind of slower attack. If it was faster attack, that's not a brass sound anymore. We want that kind of like emulation of somebody blowing in a trumpet or trombone, for example. Now, taking a quick look at the effects here, we have some chorus, delay, reverb, and compression. I'm actually going to turn this down because when you turn the compression down, it gets really very loud. The reason I have that compressor on is because it's such a dynamic sound. It kind of like squashes it just a little bit so it's not crazy loud. It kind of evens it out a little bit. You don't have to use this, but I really like it for this purpose. The chorus, now that the compression will stay on, the chorus is a big thing to add that width and kind of that brassiness. It kind of has that metallic sound, so if I were to take it off, it's a cool sound, but it's not really brassy in that way. You can hear it really adds that kind of metallic, dimensional sound to it, and that's really helping it create that kind of element to it. Now, delay and reverb are pretty much self-explanatory here. It adds that space, it adds a little bit of that dimension as well, and it kind of gives us a little bit more when it comes to a non-sustained sound. If we were to turn this off, still pretty cool, but you want a little bit of that kind of sustainment and the delay, right? Of course, you don't need to use Serum's stock sounds. You could use your own, but those are good kind of effects that you can use for creating that kind of brassiness. So hopefully you kind of get an idea of how to create this sound. It's super simple, but it's a really effective sound that has been huge throughout different types of genres throughout the 80s, but also coming back now, of course, in a lot of different ways. Let me know down in the comments if you like this type of video, or if you want to see something different. I'm always glad to take suggestions. I don't have this particular preset available yet. It may come into some sort of preset pack at some point down the line. In the meantime, go to synthdesigner.com and download a whole bunch of preset packs for absolutely free, no signups required. And I'll see you all next time.